It just kind of looks like a dollar store DIY project. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Decocrated Spring Box for 2022, but I do also have the Winter Box stashed away over there in the corner because I forgot to do it during the winter time. Where even is that? Whatever boxes we end up opening today, we are definitely opening up the Spring Box one right here, so let's go ahead and slice on into it. Very much so missed. Is anybody asking and wondering if I have bees and that's why I'm using a beekeeping tool to open this? No, I don't. I think bees are super cute, but I also don't think I want to be one of those little suits with them like surrounding me. Have you guys ever seen The Wicker Man? What a terrible movie. I definitely don't blame the bees for that being a terrible movie though. I'm sure a lot of the fault lies with Nicolas Cage. Anyway, very distracted talking about unrelated things, so let's go ahead and move on here to this little envelope that came with it. So inside we have a little pamphlet here. I don't think it gives us like a value for any of the items inside, but they like just show you like, hey, you could put this in your house like this. So it's just kind of like a cute little magazine. Oh, there's a bee! Really transfixed on the bees this time. Okay, so the first thing we have in here is a double-sided print. It does look like a postcard, but they do include this, I do believe, as one of the items. So the front little card here says Hello Spring. It has like a bouquet of flowers. And then on the back here, we got a cute little bird just wearing some flowers on his head, looking very adorable. The Decocrated box is a $79.99 box if you do it season by season, plus you have to pay $10 shipping, so it's like a $90 box. If you do it annually, you have to pay up front $299, but you pay like, I guess like 75 bucks per box with free shipping. So you definitely get a little bit of a discount if you do it annually, but like it's an upfront payment of almost $300. Oh, dag nabbit, they sent us some beads on a string again. I just genuinely, oh, this time at least there's two. It's a set of beads on a string. This makes a little bit more sense. Some people were saying the last time that we got the, art teacher necklace that you could use them for like curtain ties, like tie back your curtain with them. I typically have like 2 panels of curtains on each window, so it really wouldn't work out for me because there's only one, but at least this time you get 2. Warning, choking hazard. Good to know. These are a really pretty blue color. I typically am not a huge fan of blue, but this is a nice kind of like gray, muted, toned down blue. On the end, we just have some little, oh goodness, what do you call this stuff? I have purchased literally endless feet of this exact material here to do stuff with my store, but for the life of me, I cannot think of what it's called. Like jute kind of string? It feels kind of good to roll around in your hands. I also like that it is one solid color instead of like a bunch of different ones, but it still definitely does not match my decor. This looks to me like something by the seaside. Like if you live in a cute little seaside cottage, this would be absolutely adorable. Or if you just use blue in your decor, but for me personally, this doesn't really work out for what I would want for my house. And yeah, they just kind of show them just like aimlessly kind of tossed around the house, like they're not really serving like a purpose, like a curtain tie. They're just some balls on a chain. Ooh, okay, all right, moving on in here. Next thing I'm seeing is some fake greenery, and if you guys have ever seen my house, you would know. Oh, that sounded kind of spooky. Like, why would you guys have seen my house? I have done a house tour. I will link that down below for you guys if you'd like to check it out. But inside my house, there are so many fake plants. I do have one tiny little real succulent. Oh my gosh, there's another one. I totally forgot about it. My mom bought my fiance an aloe vera plant like months ago. I have totally forgotten about it. Mom, I'm so sorry. I hope it's not dead. Anyway, the next thing we have in here, it's just kind of like a couple sprigs, just a few little sprigs of what looks kind of like lamb's ear to me. It has that really soft texture to it. It doesn't look like the highest quality fake greenery that I've ever seen. To me, this looks like something you might be able to pick up at the Dollar Tree. Though I do really like fake greenery, I'm sure I'll find a use for this somewhere. I just wouldn't expect it to be in kind of a higher end like home subscription box just based on like the look of it. Like you can see in places where it's missing like the soft stuff and there's extra glue and things stuck to them. Just to me, it just doesn't have the high quality looking feel. Next up here, we have some material of some sort. This is a table runner. Okay, it is a 16 inches wide by 50 inches long, 100% cotton table runner. So I'm assuming you shouldn't put this in the dryer because those dimensions will probably not remain the same. Okay, this is a very simple, very basic little table runner. There's nothing on it. There's no like embroidered detail or like any detail really, to be honest. It's just kind of a stripe. Actually, looking a little bit close up, it's more of like a checkered pattern. There's a white stripe going down with like a very faint, slightly darker line headed this way. Again, I'm just wondering about quality. It doesn't really feel very like hefty, very thick or anything like that. It's a little bit almost like, you know, like hand towel-y, like it feels like a real long hand towel. If you're like washing dishes at the sink and you realize you're out of like paper towels or hand towels to dry your hands, like, you know, when you have this on your table, I'm not saying that you should wipe your hands on it, it, but it feels like you could. I was reading the care instructions down here. It says machine was cold. Well, I mean, I don't know how to fix your problem. Maybe give it like a sweater or something. But yeah, machine was cold, and then you're supposed to let this air dry, which makes sense because I feel like it would definitely shrink. I do feel like this is something a lot of people could get use out of because it is so neutral. Like you could put this anywhere. All right, so I feel like we're moving into the larger pieces now. It does seem like there are some bigger items in here. So maybe these like first little few things were just kind of like additional items. Empty. Everything comes in individual little cardboard boxes, which I mean is nice for shipping safety purposes, but it is just a touch wasteful. The cardboard itself is much less strong than the tape. Literally didn't put a nick into the tape, it just ripped up the cardboard. Little hunks of styrofoam everywhere. Oh, they're burbs! Alright, I guess they are sticking pretty strong with this blue color. I mean, I guess it makes sense based on the outside of the box. But the next thing we have in here are a set of two cute little birds. They are just hollow and ceramic. Again, maybe not my personal style. That's the only problem with like things like this, is it's very geared towards one particular style. And if you don't fit that style, then you might not get much use out of the items inside of this box. Blue for me personally is just something I really have not incorporated into my house, so they would stick out, you know, kind of like a sore thumb. Two bluebirds and a sea of black and white and fake plants. Do I feel like this is something you also might be able to find kind of easily even at the Dollar General? Sometimes they have cute little ceramic-y things like this to set around. Sure, but I mean, they are cute. They're kind of simple, and again, if they go with your decor, they're pretty cute little birds. Oh my gosh, is this all one giant cardboard box? What the heck is in there? Okay, there is another smaller cardboard box. Let's see if I can rip it out of here. All right, let's see what is inside this box. Oh, okay, it's just a little like hook rack thing. Okay, not necessarily super spring inspired to me, but it looks like we just have a little like black metal coat rack, towel rack, hook rack thing. I feel like this is definitely something that I could get some use out of. I do have a very small toilet closet, but this could be kind of cute in there. I don't really know what you need to hang up in a toilet closet, but like it could be cute. Okay, so there is that. I'm really hoping whatever is in this large box here really shows us some value, because so far, like the little trinkety things that we've been getting, I haven't seen like a ton of value in. So I'm really hoping this last item is just like a showstopper. No idea what it could be, but let's go ahead and see. Oh, is there something else in the bottom? Oh, it's just cardboard. It's just cardboard. Got excited for nothing. Oh, I'm seeing wood. That always makes me happy. Oh, we got like a little maybe like cake stand going on here. That's kind of cute. And we got this, whatever it is. Scissors would just be immensely helpful right now. Oh, it's a jug. Hey. All right. So we got a milk stand jug. There is still one item in here. Oh, it's a cage. Oh. I'm beginning to think that this isn't intended to go together. It was all packaged together, so I thought it was somehow going to be like a full little set. Like, it would make sense maybe if this was some type of candle holder, but it's not. We have what appears to be, honestly, you guys, like what appears to be kind of like a vase. It looks like it came from the dollar store as well, or sorry, the $1.25 store now, so it's a little bit more high end. It just kind of looks like a dollar store DIY project. It just looks kind of like somebody took this glass vase and then wrapped some like twine around. Twine, that's what it's called. Is it? I still don't know. And then they just quickly hot glued it to, you know, give it kind of a farmhousey look. Just the shape of the vase and stuff is just kind of reading dollar store to me. And I feel really bad about that. I feel like this is what they're wanting you to do, like that. And that's really cute in theory. And it is, you know, this is fine. Like, this is a fine little decoration, but at the same time, it's inside of an $80 box. And I feel like I'm not really seeing the value. Plus it just looks like you made it from the Dollar Tree. Let me know if I'm way off base with this, but I just feel like this doesn't look high end enough to be in an $80 box. But regardless, I'm assuming this is supposed to be like the piece de resistance of this box. So here we have a cute little cake stand with a metal cage on it. I think this would be pretty cute for doing some type of display. You know, you could put your little burbs in there and maybe like a fake plant, drape some of your balls across of it, and then, you know, you can have like a cute little display for spring. Unfortunately, it doesn't really set super flat. It doesn't feel like the cage itself is super secure setting on top of this little wooden thing here. And it doesn't feel, again, super high quality. So the wooden thing is like very, very lightweight wood. Like, I don't know what you would call this material. I'm assuming it's wood, but it doesn't feel like nice, sturdy, and heavy, unfortunately. It feels a little like spongy almost. And then the cage itself seems to be decently constructed. It is a little wonky on the bottom. I guess it's why it's not setting flat. It has a little bit of a wave to it. I just don't really know if it's like a wow enough piece for me to be like, yeah, I feel comfortable and confident in paying my $80 or $90. I can't remember if I am a annual member or not for this box. Stuff is cute. I could see it going well in like a lot of people's homes. Unfortunately, it just happens to not be my personal style, but regardless of personal style or anything, I just feel like when looking at everything all together, I personally don't know if this is an $80 to $90 assortment of things. And also when you take into account like these things are supposed to have extra value to them, so you're purchasing them for $80 or $90 and I think they're supposed to have like a $200 plus value. Yes, they're supposed to be worth like over $200. Absolutely not. No way, shape, or form is this $200 worth of stuff. If you guys are interested in another video where I go to Home Goods and try to recreate everything, I could definitely do that. I feel like this one would be super easy, honestly, to recreate. The cage might be a little bit difficult, but everything else I think would be pretty easy. Did I already break the birds? God, Lordy. Everything that's breakable I have to drop apparently. Alright you guys, let's just quickly go ahead and breeze through these other two boxes here just so I can get them out of the filming room. There's so many things in here. Since it's on top here, we might as well go ahead and start out with the Merry Christmas box, you know, just slightly out of season. However, I did not receive this before Christmas. I received it January 15th. So, even if I did want to open this before or during Christmas time, it wouldn't have been possible. These boxes are not included in your subscription. You do have to pay extra for these. And I do believe they are $39.99, so they're half or more less than the regular box. Alright, so we have the same little envelope here with a booklet showing us like how to use the things, and then we have our little double-sided print. Oh, this one has a little polar bear on it. Oh, it's a polar bear ornament, and then it says sweater weather on the back. Alright, so the first item I'm pulling out of the Christmas theme box, it does look like a pillowcase. So on one side we have some like cute little like ugly Christmas sweater patterns, and then on the back we just got some black X's because Christmas. I actually don't really understand the black X's on the back. I mean, would it go with my home decor year round? Sure, that would be nice. But for a Christmas theme, I'm not really getting it, but that's okay. The front of this is pretty cute. I like this kind of sweatery pattern. It does also feel like decent quality material. People were telling me the last time that I got a pillowcase in one of these boxes, there's supposed to be like a little flattened pillow in the bottom of my box. But I promise you guys, I did not get a pillow like whatsoever. So maybe there's like a vacuum sealed pillow inside of this box. That would be really nice if there were. Oh, look at that! Sneaky, very clever. I thought that was just to like show off the seam, but there's actually something in there. Ooh. Let's go with this smaller cardboard box first. See what's in here. Is it a mug? Oh no, it's a candle holder. Okay, so the next item we have in here is just a little candle holder. It is ceramic and green with some snowflakes on it. I can make that work during the winter time. I think it's the same color of my fake plant, so that could be okay. Do I think it's something that I might be able to get at the Dollar Tree? Potentially. Alright, we have kind of a longer or taller cardboard box to go into next. So much styrofoam. I truly hate styrofoam. I don't like to touch it. I don't like to really look at it. The little pieces get everywhere. Heaven forbid like something drags across it or it rubs together. Oh, he's cute. He's got glasses. Okay, so the next item we have in here is an adorable little Santa figurine. It also is ceramic. He's got like the cutest little round glasses and a pointy little green Santa hat. And yeah, he's pretty cute. He's just hollow, something to set around for Christmas. I don't think I could find him at the dollar store. I'm pretty sure I couldn't, again, like Home Goods or Michael's or something like that, probably. But even those places are getting honestly a bit more expensive. I'm not a huge fan of this giant hunk of glue though. I feel like some care could have been taken to make that look a tiny bit better. I honestly might rip it off and like epoxy the little glasses back into the hole. But otherwise, I think he's really cute. I really am loving the shape of this hat. And finally, the last thing we have in here is in the larger flat cardboard box. I just hooked myself in the back of the neck. You gotta be careful which way you're J-hooking. Oh, it's a little countdown. Not quite sure why my voice cracked like that, but this is actually pretty cute. We have a little metal sign here with a magnetic wreath. Just a countdown for the 25 days of Christmas. I do actually really like that this is metal and in a wood frame. It's very like subtle looking, which I also like. I do definitely think this could go with my Christmas decor, so yeah, this is pretty cute. Alright, so that's everything for the Christmas box. Do I think it was worth $40 is the question. Maybe, maybe not. If you really like Christmas home decor and that kind of thing and you're not really close to any place to go shopping for it on your own, then this could be a super fun little thing for you to get once a year. However, if you are kind of close to like a home interior store, then maybe you could find those things that fit your style just a little bit more for probably around the same price and maybe even like a hair more, but at least they would fit your style. And finally, let's go ahead and get on into the winter box here. And technically it's still winter, right? So like this still kind of works. right? And I must say, this box is much heavier than the spring box. Another little envelope here with some like design ideas on the inside, and ooh, very green, very brightly green. First thing I'm seeing here looks like another pillowcase, or maybe, oh, it's a set of pillowcases. Okay. All right, so one side of these is like this very intensely green, floral kind of greenery print, and I'm a little bit sad that they're not going with more of like, you know, this kind of green. This is like St. Patty's Day green beer out of a pitcher kind of green. You know, like a disturbing almost kind of green. Not that this is a bad color. If you really enjoy this color, then I'm sure you would like this. I feel like the tone they typically go for is a little bit more muted, whereas this is like, it's green. It's very green. On the back though, we have a little bit more of a subtle option, which I feel like they honestly have sent this print to us before. It does feel like decent quality though. I will give them that. The zipper is nice to it, so I'm glad there is a zipper and it's not just like a little pocket. Empty. Empty. I'm making such a mess. This is a disaster. I'm building like a fort around me unintentionally with all these empty boxes. Have I told you guys that my fiance and I built a fort in our family room like 2.5 months ago and it's still there? We just sit in there and like watch movies and eat popcorn and have dinner in our fort because almost 30. Ooh, this is actually really cute. Oh, well, it's only part of one, but we have kind of like a wreath here. I actually do really like this, and I feel like it would go well with my like Christmas winter decor. I call it winter decor because I put it up in the winter time, like before Christmas, and then it just stays up and kind of like rides it out through the months. Take it down sometime in like February. So yeah, winter decor. This is pretty cute. There's like a little bronzy looking ring, and then at the bottom here we just have a bit of greenery with some like white like fluffy balls and some pine cones. Very cute. I wish I had actually unboxed this box, you know, like several months ago. I could have used this year. Oh, there's a little guy down here. Ah, there's several things inside. So cute. Why did I not unbox this? Dagnabbit. All right, so first, they're wood. You got me there. That's one thing down that I love. And second, they're little like woodland figurines. Look at that. Look at that adorable little fox. I just love that. It's so pretty. I love the white on like the lighter wood. Then we have a super cute little polar bear. Looks like he's wearing a sweater. And then finally, last but not least, we have my favorite of all the woodland creatures and just kind of like animals in general. It's a squirrel. Look at him being absolutely precious with his fluffy tail and his little flower designs. That is so cute. Look at those cheeks. These are very cute. I'm a little upset that they were not on my mantle this year for winter. I really wish I'd unboxed this box sooner now because these are adorable. I really, really like these. Precious. Loving these. Ooh, this one's a little bit hefty. Might save that one for last. This one's also a little bit hefty, so I guess it doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and look at the flatter one. I'm going to assume it's some type of like print or poster. Dagnabbit! You dum-dum! Why did you not open this stuff up? That is so cute! This is the kind of stuff that I love to incorporate into my Christmas things. I do also like to incorporate reds and that kind of stuff to make sure it's really Christmassy, but I love just the simplicity of like the white and the wood and the cutout. I think this is so cute. I could have set my little creatures in front of it. That could have been their woodland that they lived in. Oh, precious. So far, I am definitely enjoying the winter box much more than I am the spring box. I also just love Christmas in general, so that could just have a little bit of influence over it, but I think this is really cute. It goes with the style of stuff that I like to put out for winter time, so yeah, I like this. And finally, last but not least, we have this box here, which is a little bit on the heavy side. This looks very interesting. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, this winter box definitely has much more of my personal style than the spring box did. I love anything that's like wood and black. This might not be like my first go-to pick for a tray, but it is pretty cool. It's a little bit unique and different. So it's like a oval looking tray with handles on the ends, and then there's like this little guard of metal. It is not intended for food, so you can't put your charcuterie on this, but it is pretty cute. I could see this set up nicely with some candles and just some little knickknacks and things, so I think this is cute. Definitely something that I could get use out of personally, and it would fit my style. So I guess maybe with the Decocrated boxes, like it's a little bit of a hit and miss. What will fit your style and what won't? I'm not sure if they do full reveals before they actually send out the boxes, so maybe if you don't do an annual subscription and you pay up a little bit to get them just seasonally, you can see what's in the box and determine if you even want to get it before you pay for it. I mean, that might be one way to go with it, even though you are paying a bit more, but it could be worth it to make sure you don't have like a bunch of little knickknacks around your house that just don't really fit your style. Do I think the winter one was worth $80 to $90? Maybe just a little bit more, because I did enjoy the things in there more. I mean, like for this box and this squirrel alone, if I were to see these in like some shop somewhere, I'd probably pay a pretty penny for them because they're just so darn cute. The polar bear is too, not to leave him out. He's really cute in a sweater. I do, however, feel like like the bright green pillowcases brought it down just a little bit. I feel like they definitely could have made those more like subtle to go with like kind of this stuff. This is all very subtle light colored things, and then you just have like a whammo with bright green. Whammo? I don't know why that's what I went for. I think the issue is my mouth moves faster than my brain can think, so things just come out sometimes. Anyway guys, that was everything in the 3 Decocrated boxes that we went through today. I really had initially just planned on doing the spring one, but you know, here we are. Thank you for staying through all of them. If you did, that's really nice of you. And also just thank you for watching in general. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!